Lord, what's going down, T-Subs and T-Squad? So, it's Sunday, and y'all already know why I'm here, bitch. It is for the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 5, Episode 5, Look Who's Squawking. PSA, Wendy, I don't like you, and I'm going to try my hardest not to drag you the way that I want to towards the end of this. I'm going to try my best to give you a little light. But I no longer like Wendy. I'm putting that PSA out there now. So for all of you biased bitches that's going to come out of the bushes for one of y'all hoes now, I don't like Wendy. So whoever wants to get under the comments and you biased. You know, you bias. All you bias hoes, y'all just, I'm letting y'all know now, go ahead and get mad. Go on ahead and unsubscribe, do whatever the hell it is that y'all love to say y'all gonna do. Because I'm gonna get Wendy ass together, but I'm gonna try to do it as nicely as I possibly can. So Candace is online looking for a house because she's ready to start having kids, but they need more space. She mentions Monique inviting everybody down to the lake house and she doesn't want to go, but Chris asks her, what is she gaining by not going? Candace, I think you sound foolish as hell looking for a house for a baby that you don't even have yet. And one baby, y'all should be able to still live in the townhouse to where you at. Like Wendy, not Wendy. Candace, I know you don't have no kids and you might not know this, sis, but cheering is expensive, especially babies. So you might want to hold off on the house hunt for right now and go on ahead and hunch on your husband. Go on ahead, wait until your fertility period, hunch on your husband, and you know, have your legs sitting up like this. I would show you, girl, but you know that this is a classy environment around here. You know, I'm going to do it on this live and I'm going to show you how you supposed to hold your legs up and lift your legs over above your head for about 6 hours to ensure that the sperm goes all the way up to the fallopian tube to your fertilized egg. And you could go on ahead and have your child. But for you to be sitting up here already looking for houses and like, girl, y'all just got married. There's no sense of y'all trying to look into buy a house right now, especially if you're only going to have one kid. That's just how I feel. 2, your husband is absolutely right. Hold on, y'all. Damn. My bad, girl. I had to get my lighting together. 2, Chris was absolutely right. If she's asking you to come, obviously she wants you there. What are you gaining by not showing up? I totally get it. Y'all friendship is at a rocky place right now. But I think the minute that you own up to the fact that you bear some just as much responsibility for the decline in you and Monique's friendship, I think y'all could be able to get somewhere. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not going to give you too much, Candace, because you did not get on my nerves this episode, so you safe for this week. We going to see how next week goes. So Giselle is at home packing, and she calls her assistant to see about Jamal's schedule so they could see each other. You know, Giselle, you really trying to shove down our throats like a sick dick that you and this man is together when we already know that that's not true. I feel like the minute that the truth came out, this storyline just should have been scrapped, because all we have to do, Giselle, about this storyline is either A, don't talk about it, or B, go in and let have on you, because we already know that the shit ain't true. Like, that's the thing that bothers me about Truly Original sometimes. It's like the cat is already out of the bag, but y'all still trying to beat this storyline over our head like a dick. And I'm sorry, I don't want it. So Ashley is packing for the trip, and Michael tells her that she needs to take baby Dean because 3 days away from the baby isn't good. Michael, you a lie. The only reason why you want that baby gone is so that you could go out and get you some pussy and some budussy. But then again, I take that back. It ain't the budussy that you want, because you sure enough wanted to fall on your knees and give thanks to Juan and his devil dick. That's the reason why you don't want to take care of the old man that y'all call Baby D around there. And I really wish you would just say that. We already know your realty, and we already know that this ain't nothing more than an arrangement that you and Ashley got going on. Like I said before, and I say it again. Her mama and her husband was living in a tent in y'all backyard. So it's not like, and Ashley daddy don't want her. So it's not like she comes from any type of stocks or bonds or real good families or whatever the case may be. So y'all need to just go on ahead and say that. This is a marriage of convenience. So long as you taking care of her and doing whatever the hell she wants to do, have her living in a nice ass skyrise overlooking the Potomac coast, you could go out and fall on your knees and give praises and thanks to all of the devil dicks in the world and some women. Because at least with this situation, it was a woman. Moving on. Monique is packing for the cabin trip, and she says that Karen and Giselle will be riding together. I really don't know how I feel about this friendship between Monique and Giselle. I really feel like it's based on something very disingenuous on Giselle's part. I feel like you can be cool and you can be cordial with her, but that ain't your damn friend, and you finally don't realize that down to, this season, whenever the shenanigans happen. But, whatever. At least Karen was there to give us a good cackle and a kiki. Monique, you and that flying flea bag. And Monique, I love you down, but I hate that flying flea bag, and so does everybody else. Stop forcing that flying flea bag on us, Monique. Please stop doing that. Stop forcing that bird on us. We don't want T'Challa. We don't want him. All right? You may think he pretty. He may be your end all be all, but bitch, he ain't ours. That shitty stinking ass bird there, goddamn well. Child, you damn sure couldn't have came to my house because my mama was scared of feathers. Anywho, that's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. Karen throws shades at Giselle wardrobe, and yet, look, Giselle, these people ain't lying on you, girl. Like, you tacky. You dress completely tacky, just awful. Just it's complete devastation to the nation. It shouldn't even be in my funky Daniva voice, and it really shouldn't. Like, for you to be as pretty as you are, Giselle, you really ain't got no class, okay? Let me know where that reference came from. Giselle is leaving on Saturday because her book, and I forgot what it's called, is being nominated for an award. I mean, congratulations, Giselle. I mean, girl, I guess. I ain't bought the damn book in the first, but obviously somebody bought it, and obviously somebody liked it because you up for an award. So, I mean, yay, go off, Giselle. Anyway, Giselle and Monique tell Karen what Wendy says, when Wendy said that her and Ray, blah. Giselle and Monique tells Karen what Wendy says about her not having a sex life with Ray. And Karen is really disheveled by that. But see, Karen, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't see it for Wendy. I don't like her. I feel like she's a ghetto hood rat who's masking her ratchicity under her doctorates and her diplomas and the fact that she's a professor down to John Hopkins and how she be on MSNBC and all that good stuff. But I kind of feel the same way she do, Karen. Like, I don't see you, jumping on the dick and do a full split. She told me to look back at it and said, baby, it's real, Like, I just don't see you doing it. Quiet as it's kept. Ray look like his dick don't even get hard no more. You know what I mean? So, while she shouldn't be all up in your mix like that, I mean, anyway, so everybody comes to the cabin, right? Everybody gets there. So while Wendy was talking to the ladies about how she wants to know all of the ladies on a deeper level, the bird flies out. And baby, let me tell you something. Wendy, your reaction to that bird flying out and flying on you, I cackled so hard. Like, bitch, I kikied in here, girl. I kikied so hard, like, I had to wipe my ass twice because, like, and then they kept showing it. I said, Lord, please stop doing this to me. Like, girl, just thinking about it now, I'm so weak. Child, we just gonna move on. So Ashley said that she couldn't leave Dean behind, and Wendy says that it's a girls' trip, that she shouldn't have brought her baby with her, and then it turns into a whole argument between them. Wendy, this is where I stopped liking you. I can't stand when a bitch is so upset at everything else, but then she takes it out on a person that she doesn't even know. Now, you sat there and you claimed that you wanted to get to know all of these ladies on a deeper level, but then you turn around and start a whole damn argument because Ashley brought her baby and you didn't. Why are you mad at Ashley? Because you didn't bring your damn baby. You set up and you talked about how you did this cheat sheet and how you pumped a whole bunch of breast milk and you had the kids together before you left, but then you're upset with them because they're like, well, why are you so angry with her? This is your third child. And they're right. You're not a new mama. You have a new baby, but you're not a new mom. So nobody understood you. Nobody understood where you was coming from, Wendy. And at best case scenario, you should have just shut the hell up. Because you made yourself look so stupid and so petty and so catty and so childish and so immature and so unbecoming of somebody who's in charge of the girls and who is an AKA and who is a professor down to Johns Hopkins School of Medicine and be on MSNBC talking about what a terrible job Trump done did running this country. So very unbecoming. That's when I stopped liking you. Like, I started liking you in the beginning, but I definitely stopped liking you now. And I'm really going to get you together down to the end of this. Just hold on. So Candace talks to Giselle again about the way things were left off the last time they talked, and she apologizes to Giselle again. And of course, that's all Giselle wants, is somebody to kiss her ass. And my whole thing about Giselle is this. Whatever she may have said to you didn't come out of no damn well, Giselle, because we've known you for 5 years now. So we already know you prior. We already know what a mean girl you can be. So I'm sorry. I just refuse to believe that the apology should have went one-sided. You were being catty, you were being petty, you were being childish just as much as she was. But it meant more to you to get an apology because you still is sitting up on this grind dime of not a dime thing, much like Karen is. And Giselle, we just not seeing you for it. Because see, real grind dimes have a real damn husband and not a monkey walking around here being a wolf in sheep's clothing and taking all of the church's money, girl. See, grind dimes don't get with men or apes like you. Anyway, during the dinner, Monique plays a game where they go around the table and ask everybody candid questions. And Monique, you was messy as shit for this. You should have known that this was going to start some type of storm between somebody. But you did it, so now we're going to talk about it. So Karen asks Wendy, if she's trying to get to know her, why is she so concerned about her and Wade's sex life? Is there something that she wants to say to her? So then Wendy says that every time she tries to talk to her, it's always dismissive as she doesn't understand why Karen acts like she doesn't know her. Karen basically said, well, listen, how about we just go do lunch and we can get to know each other? Now, I will be with Wendy on this one. Karen, you know that damn woman. And everybody is completely thrown off as to how you can sit up and say you're not impressed by her. And I'm really starting to think it's because you're jealous. You're jealous of the fact that this woman is making it, getting it on her own, getting it in her own right and in her own name. Because see, Karen, the thing is, as lovely as your house is and as lovely as your life is, it came off of the back of Ray, not you. He had to go and save your ass from a life of rolling up taquitos and chicken chalupas down to Taco Bell. That's why I really feel like your disdain for her comes from. It's jealousy. But baby, blame that on yourself. Don't blame that on her. So Ashley and Wendy talk again, and Wendy feels like she doesn't owe Ashley an apology, and that was the end of the episode. Like, Wendy, you're such a hood rat. Like, And you are the true testament of somebody who's always so book smart and intelligent, lacks common sense and common decency. For you to sit there and say your frustrations had nothing to do with her, your frustrations came from the fact that you missed your daughter, but then people say, okay, so we understand that. Don't you think you owe her an apology for the way that you came off at her? Because it was very rude, it was very abrasive, she did not deserve it, she did nothing to you. You gonna sit up amongst these people and say, oh, I don't think this situation is deserving of an apology. Bitch, what? Excuse me? Actually, you're a much better person than I'll ever be, because either a drink, a glass, a knife, a bottle like Evelyn, something would have went across that table down to her pretentious catty ass. I don't like shit like that. Like, Wendy, you want to be like, ooh, Wendy, I already got your card pulled. I know the type of raggedy bum bitch you is. And yeah, it ain't no amount of degrees, doctorates, masters, or what have you that could ever change who you really are on the end damn side. You petty, nasty bitch. Go back to Nigeria or Wakanda or whatever the hell you came from with that fucked up ass attitude, and come back and try it again next week. Because as of right now, Wendy, I don't like you and I don't see you for it. And with that, y'all, that's all I got, because I feel my blood pressure rising and I'm trying not to give her too much. I kind of feel like I already just did. So before I say way too much, I'm about to go on ahead and end this, and I'm going to talk to y'all later. Bye.
What you're giving, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business.